The Julian Barboza back with another podcast. We still don't have a name, but we're gonna come up with it eventually. Today,
the BBL podcast.
The BBL podcast. But yo, we're doing 4 people, and I'm trying 2 different camera angles this time. If you're watching on YouTube, everybody say hi.
Yo, what's up,
everyone? What's good?
Yo. And we got a new special guest, Luigi. This is his first time. If y'all remember the first podcast we did with Mark and JR, now we're doing round 2. Okay, so first thing, let's talk about what y'all did here. How was your Houston trip so far?
So we went to the rodeo.
Yeah, it was. I had a blast. Honestly, it was a lot of fun. Just the weather was kind of cold. Like, I mean, where I come from, it's pretty cold. So I was kind of hoping it was gonna be warm here, but it was a little chilly this week.
I feel like it's cool. It's cool jacket weather.
Yeah,
it's not like you could be outside with a jacket and be cool, you know. But
it was fun though. It was definitely fun.
But we hit the rodeo. After the rodeo, we hit the club. It was it was an interesting.
Yeah, those are some interesting nights.
You want to get into the club? Why was it interesting?
Bro, the club is just crazy.
The second club we went to, it was sketchy, fam. It was mad sketchy.
Bro, no. So the first one we went, you know, our boy Armando was in town. We met a new friend too. It was all good vibes. You know, we were wilding out.
Yeah, nah, I'll elaborate a little bit. So the first club we went to Armando. He was in town. He threw an event, a little baile before we celebrated and shit. And then after that club ended, we went to another club, which was like super low key, and it like was open all freaking night.
That man got kicked out too. So like we had to go kind of early, you know what I'm saying? But,
bro, and at that club they only speak Spanish. Like everybody only speaks Spanish. So it was like we were in freaking Mexico.
It was pretty crazy too. It was open super late, up until like 6 a.m.
Yeah, 6 a.m.
What?
Yeah.
I liked it better than the first club. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It was bigger.
JR said this earlier, but Armando did get kicked out, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go out with him. I don't want him to be outside by himself. We had a freaking good night. Then the next day we were kind of like, kind of hungover. So I was like, what can the boys do? You know, some fun shit here in Houston that I like to do. We went to the shooting range.
Yeah.
And I mean, y'all can say what happened. I want Mark, everybody, how was your opinion on the shooting range?
Bro, it was so much fun. I haven't shot guns in like years, so it was fun.
Yeah, honestly, it's a fun experience every time shooting a gun. I mean, hey, we live in one of the only countries you could do it in legally.
Yeah.
You know? Like, it was fun. It was an experience. I think it's definitely an experience everybody should go try at least once, you know.
Use your rights, bro. We're able to shoot guns and have guns. I think we should. Everybody should try it. If you don't like them, at least try it. But yeah, we did that, and then now today we're filming the podcast. So I think we can get into some topics. So the first topic, I'm picking up off of my other podcast, but I want to talk about AI. What do y'all know about AI?
Bro, I know it's coming in. It's coming fast, and it's crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, AI, bro, it started that one trend.
Which
where everybody was posting the pictures of themselves.
Yeah, I think that was like the first big exposure. Like it became a trend, and on Instagram, there's really not ever that many trends.
One thing that blew my mind is that like about the company behind it, bro. They were charging $4 for a subscription fee, and then they $10 to generate the AI. Like they were
like, they had a freaking ChatGPT to like write essays and stuff. What's it called? They like this kid. He got famous for coming up with like a way to detect if essays were made using like AI. And then like it took him like 1 week, and then they have a new workaround already around this kid's like method. Like he literally lasted 1 week.
Hell yeah! And going back to that, what was the app called? Do you remember what it was called?
I actually don't.
But it was a trend. Like literally everybody was doing it. I think a lot of people still have like their AI profile picture, and I feel like the trend came.
It definitely was cool.
It came and then it went, and that was like everybody's first taste to AI. But now, like, I don't know, I don't see that many people talking about it or posting about it. But I've been telling Luigi and Mark, I feel like we're not even gonna have to take photo shoots anymore. Like you can upload a couple pictures to the AI, and it can like professional photo shoots for you already. Like you just have to take good quality pictures, and it'll be able to generate your Instagram pictures. You might not have to take Instagram pictures anymore.
But like, tell them what you mean by generate. Like, type in like.
Or you just typed in a prompt. So like, say we took some right here, right? And like, say you want to change this countertop. Give me something.
Like you can change it to any, bro. The scary thing is like, imagine what you could do with this in the future. Like you could literally be like me and Selena Gomez kissing. Like yo, that would be insane. And then like people would just like start tripping out. Like
like, and it looks real too. Like
the thing is, it's already getting close. Imagine when they perfect it.
Yeah, this is just the beginning.
That's the scary. And then
it
also
only
the
came
voices.
Oh, with the deepfakes.
Oh, bro. Yo, I've been hearing online though, like people are calling up.
Hey, that streamer, you guys heard about that streamer that had those deep fakes of his friends, like of his coworkers, like doing porn stuff? You guys didn't hear about that? No, it was a streamer. He was live on Twitch, and for a second, like for literally a split second, he switched tabs, and you could see like deep fake porn of like his, like he's a Twitch streamer, so like other girl Twitch streamers, like he bought it. It's like a program that you buy. Supposedly you buy it, like you upload the pictures. It makes like deep fake porn of these people, and then I don't know how many years you guys think before like these laws come into place, like to be like, all right, like this is like it's becoming illegal already in a couple states to use like AI. I'm pretty sure I heard that somewhere.
At least for that, right?
Yeah.
That is kind of crazy.
That's
bro.
wild.
I'm not gonna lie. But have you heard about like the scammers getting like people's voices and stuff off the internet and then calling like the family members like I need money, but using like their voice and shit?
Whoa, I didn't hear about that. I thought you were talking about like
yeah, it's a thing. Like I saw this post like the scammers are now gonna start calling like your family members. Like they could do this to your grandma. This is da da da.
Man, that's crazy. Nah, I thought you were talking about like those.
Yo, and the older grandmas and shit, they gonna fall for that because they don't know nothing about AI.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh shit,
that's scary, bro. So it's like y'all need to like
Nah, I do think though there need to be some regulation.
There need to be
regulation laws. They need to be AI to combat other AI. Like I think it's gonna get dicey because AI is only getting smarter and better every single month.
Pretty soon, what we're doing right now, like it could just be AI generated. Like, hey, generate an hour-long podcast of us doing a conversation, and it could do it.
I think there's a good question. That are y'all scared of AI? Like, are y'all like?
Oh, I was thinking.
Like, do you think it could end bad? Like,
I was thinking for us, especially, it's pretty bad because, like, I don't know if you guys seen on TikTok, like those celebrities fake endorsing products that like AI generated voice, like how you were saying with these celebrities, like that can pretty much like attack us because how do we get paid? Like we get paid to endorse products, and like if they don't even need us directly, they could just use your pictures and your voice and just endorse their products, and they don't even have to pay
they already do. You should see these apps.
There is AI that can detect like your facial profile and take that shit down. I feel like it's gonna be cat and mouse, you know, like good guys and bad guys. Like they're gonna be fighting with each other. Like if there's a problem, there's gonna be money on the solution if somebody can solve it. You know, and like you said, like there was a problem, the guy solved it, and then a week later, so I think it'll be like a cat and mouse kind of thing.
Start of the like a great divide of the world, bro. That would be insane. Like AI, yeah,
and the bad AI. I mean, bro, it's crazy. I mean, what y'all been telling me about AI too? Like they can literally make websites and
it can do
like,
anything.
bro. Imagine like you could. I mean, we watched that one video last week. That dude got a guy to date his girlfriend, or the AI to date his girlfriend. Yeah, so basically, Julian, she showed me this video. This dude programmed the AI to date his girlfriend for a week, like text her, and the girlfriend didn't really even catch on until like he told her, which it was crazy.
Yo.
Like, bro, I'm just like,
that's wild.
That is insane, bro. If a robot can like, because the AI inputted all their text history, so the AI knew how to text the girlfriend, which was insane to
like
me.
It'll pick up on his patterns, like what spaces he uses, his punctuation, his
what he
emojis,
says, his slang, like everything. Like it was crazy, bro. I was mind blown. I'm like, damn.
I saw this thing where it was like an episode of like this show. I never watched it, but it was like this animated show, and it was like they put AI so they can just infinitely create episodes of this show that was already discontinued, and then the AI within the show started to question their existence. They were like, oh, why did they create us, or like why are we here and stuff. So like I don't know, that got me thinking, and I was thinking like, what if the world is just like an infinite loops of simulation to the point where we get so good and it's undetectable? Like we're in a simulation right now, and then within our simulation we're creating another simulation, and it's just infinitely like it keeps going.
Yeah,
theory or what?
Yeah, simulation theory. That's what the Matrix is. You haven't seen? Oh, you seen the Matrix, right? This is exactly what the Matrix is. I mean, I think that's good that I think everybody should watch the Matrix, and it'll kind of give you a little insight to like.
It's a pretty crazy movie. Like,
it is, and it's crazy that it came out in 1999.
Yeah, honestly, that movie is like, I did not think they could do that in 1999. Bro, what they did in the Matrix.
The crazy old stuff is The Simpsons, bro. Have you got The Simpsons like predicting the future, bro? That stuff blows my mind every time I see it on my For You page.
I don't know, but in a way, I also think of it as more like manifestation, like it's manifested in.
Yeah, but
you know, people watch it, then they think about it.
Like you play some like subconsciously in someone's mind. Like,
yeah, that's the thing though. Like hopefully people are watching it. It's kind of like manifesting.
I feel like if you know someone's trying to influence you, you kind of put like this wall up. Like, oh, I know you're trying to influence me, so I'm gonna like put my guard up a little. Does like that ever happen to you guys or no?
Wait, but how does that have to do with this?
Like, if I want to endorse my product on you, obviously I don't want to make it seem like I'm endorsing my product on you. Like, I don't want it to seem like a commercial. So I feel like if someone's trying to influence me on something, I feel like, oh, I know you're trying to convince me on something. So I gotta be like, all right, why are you trying to convince me? Like, there's something behind it.
Wait, but like, how does that play into like the manifestation?
Honestly, I forgot. I lost my train of thought.
I kind of got lost right there. I was like, wait.
I also got lost, but
you're good. I get what you're saying, but back to like the whole Simpsons predicting everything.
Yeah, that's why I said that, because of The Simpsons, because what you said, like,
Well, I wouldn't
programming.
I'm not saying they're trying to like influence it. I'm just saying that like subconsciously it's going in people's minds and they're thinking about it, so it's already going out in the world. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but it's like, it's not even a thing you would remember. It's like such micro details within a small episode of
Yeah, but like
it's a bunch of, it's not like everyone remembered that episode. Like everyone went back to that episode once they were like, oh damn, Donald Trump became president, and they predicted it. It's like, it's not like everybody was like, oh look, they made this episode, let's see if Donald Trump ever becomes president. It's not like they're waiting on that.
But it's kind of like your goal. Like, you know how like you think about your goal and then like you can achieve it like just because you thought about it.
Why would they be like, all right, bro, he's gonna become president one day?
I don't know. I just
Like,
think
why
it's
would they
like
just-
it's like manifest, bro. It's like forces you can't even like.
It's your subconscious.
Yeah,
So your
yeah.
subconscious, you don't know what's in there. Like the way your body tells you to breathe, like you don't think about consciously doing that. So all the shit that you put in your head could slowly be put together, you know? Like think about something that you didn't know about, and then you learn about it, and then you start seeing it. Oh, we're only going to look at red cars, and then you don't focus on them. And then whenever you go out in public, you're like, oh, there is a lot of red cars. That's exactly what it is. Like training your brain to focus.
It's in your subconscious. Like you're not even thinking about it, but like you watched it and like it was putting it out there, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think that fool Donald Trump watched the episode of The Simpsons.
No,
right?
but he doesn't have to watch it.
He's like, people might have watched that episode and like, oh, that's funny, you know? But then, oh, what if Donald Trump really was president? And then
No,
like,
have you seen the one of him like dropping the poster though? Like,
Nah, but fam, it's like manifestation. Like,
how do you manifest someone dropping?
Yeah, those
a
are
poster,
crazy
bro?
predictions.
but, like, you know what, man?
That's the only one I remembered,
Yes,
but like
you
there's some
can't
crazy
manifest
ones,
someone
fam.
Dropping a
all right, so the next topic, I know I have this and JR has it. I'm curious about your guys' perspective, but I want to talk about some ADHD.
Oh, yeah, we know y'all got that. I ain't gonna lie.
We know y'all got that. What do you mean by that?
hey, Mark, I think you got that too. I'm not gonna lie, my
Okay,
boy.
what do you? Okay, so
You definitely.
why do you think we got ADHD?
Okay, but like I feel like I have two different types of ADHD. JR's is more like silver kid, teeth like ADHD.
What is silver kid? Hold on. What is that?
I like those silver teeth kids, like they're just all crazy and always hyper. Like that's the JR.
That's crazy. Mine's more like I can't even focus, bro.
Like, yeah, you guys are like polar opposites. I feel like you're super hyper. Like,
Wait, what?
How would you describe my ADHD?
That's what I'm trying to think about right now. But I know you have it for sure, but like I'm trying to think about how yours is different.
I mean, I feel like I just get distracted easily. Like I jump around a bunch of I don't think I'd be hyperactive like JR.
Yeah,
I think that's what you're trying to say. Like he's
like,
very
you're not like a hyper person like that, but like I could see you having ADHD.
Why though? I'm curious. Like what?
You know what's funny? Y'all say I'm like super hyper. I feel like I have no energy a lot of the time, which is weird.
Yeah, bro.
It's actually weird.
That's a scary thing.
I feel like I have
That
no
is a
energy.
scary
I feel like I wish I could have more.
bro,
I'm not gonna lie.
Just wait till bro feels energized. we're all in for a good one, bro.
He's like, we gotta leave.
No, I feel like I definitely I want to say I have it, but I'm not just gonna be like, all right, I have it. Like I gotta obviously I gotta get it prescribed or whatever. But I do find myself getting distracted a lot or like forgetting stuff a lot.
Nah, I think low key. I don't know where I've seen this, but I think it's true. I think everybody's starting to develop ADHD just by people's using habits on their phones and shit. Like being on TikTok and shit. It lowers your attention span. So I feel like over days and months of having your attention, like
you're just getting bored faster.
It's a chemical thing, you know, like your dopamine hits. It
Bro,
could get
TikTok is like, that shit is mad addicting, bro. I feel like something healthy everybody should do is set like app timers on like how much time they spend, or like check your screen time, bro. Like guys, you really don't want to waste like half your life 4 hours a day on TikTok. Like that shit is.
Yeah, I feel like, do you guys feel like your attention span is terrible now? Like, I feel like if I'm watching a video and nothing's happening, I'm like, bro, come on, like, hurry up. Like, and then it's like literally been 7 seconds, and then I just scroll, and like, I'll be like, oh, wait, I didn't even mean to scroll on that. Like, I just meant to fast forward.
Nah, like, bro, like, I really think TikTok,
it's messing. It
is messing with people's attention.
Yeah, do you think your attention span has been like messed up within the past few years?
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, but you know, we've also had like apps like this, like Vine, like in the past.
Well, this is just next level though.
No, it is next level. Like there's more people on it.
Like
know?
before you can only do 7 seconds. Like that was their constraint. Now you can do up to 10 minutes. Like there's this one girl, I feel like always having something new every second on a TikTok is important. And like she just has some wacky shit. Like it'll be like you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Like she did like a Starbucks one, and then yeah, I seen that.
That's
where, like,
crazy. Y'all know who you just said.
Nah, bro, because if you see her shit, like you'll know. Like they do transitions, right? So like it'll be her sitting on a sink, and then it'll be like a dog coming out of the dishwasher, and then like
what?
Like
it's like some crazy shit.
yeah,
right?
it's like shit you don't expect. So it hooks you. And I feel like that content is just so like addicting because you want to know what's going to happen next.
Yeah, something random, right?
Well, it's kind of like the Mr. Beastification, like how YouTube does it, where it's like everything's happening super fast in a Mr. Beast video, where people's like attention span is just getting
especially
so
in the recent one you
up,
told me to watch with the assassin. There's always something going on. Like bro blew up a bank for like 2 minutes of his vid.
Bro,
not
and
even.
like how much do you think that cost? Like over $100,000.
Like the competition's
like
getting crazy. Like he's setting the bar super high. So like if you want to make it, like you got to invest a lot of money and time into these videos. And
I feel like,
and it's not even,
now it's more about creativity though.
Yeah, and it's not even that much like outcome. Like nowadays, TikTok's ruining people's like attention span. So I feel like long YouTube videos are just gonna become outdated.
Bro, we got it. Well, the way I think about it in the span of TikTok. Like every 15 seconds, something needs to happen.
Think about it. If Mr. Beast dropped that assassin video in like 2018, it would have been like a 45-minute video for sure. Or like it would have been a 45-minute video, but it was a 12-minute video. Like when do you see that?
I definitely agree with what you're saying, and I do want to add something. I do think there's different stages or seasons to like content. You know, like before it was vlogging, that was the thing. Like then it was, I don't know, other shit, you know? And now we're at the Mr. Beast, but I feel like a lot of people they want change, you know? Like people always say, yo, YouTube feels kind of dry, or I don't know if TikTok could get dry because there's just some wacky shit on there.
Bro, you could just literally scroll and
yeah, but I feel like at least on YouTube, like there's different evolutions of shit, you know? Like for example, the face-to-face rating shit, like that's like a season or something that people are
like
doing. And I feel like it's just gonna
keep on bringing.
Right, I feel like everybody's kind of copies each other and make your own way of a certain
Content,
yeah, exactly. So I feel like this fast pace, people might get tired of it, or it might change, or maybe people might want to slow things down. I don't know.
It's always changing.
And now we're gonna have AI. AI might come up with a way to new content style.
Yo, you know what I think is crazy? How much like I feel like probably people are not watching TV anymore versus like,
oh yeah, you
like
were talking
now,
about
like,
that the other day.
like I don't know, like now I was like, damn, when I was younger I used to watch so much TV, fam.
For
like
sure.
I even had an iPad, but I just feel like, you know, these social medias and everybody, they're just grabbing more people watching. Like bro, I could literally watch something on my phone and be more entertained than going on TV. Especially the way TikToks like have their ads where like you could literally swipe past them. I feel like they have a bigger advantage than all the other platforms because they're just trying to make good ads instead of just trying to make you stop right there. Like Snapchat makes you stop, YouTube makes you stop, and Instagram does it in the stories. But
I got YouTube Premium though.
Yo, I do have a question. So we're saying all these things about TikTok. Do you think, how do y'all feel about TikTok getting banned? Like, what are your opinions on it? You think it will? It won't?
Nah,
you think it's good if it does? Like, what's your predictions on what's gonna happen?
I think when they ban TikTok, it's gonna be like a breakup. Everyone's gonna be sad, but it's gonna be good in the long run for us because, bro, our brains are getting fucked by TikTok. I think so. Like we're literally becoming like minions, bro, to this shit.
I don't think TikTok will get banned because like, bro, it's literally like they're doing it better than any other app right now.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, they really are. Like they got the live down. Like no other, you don't really want to go live on any other platform except TikTok. Like they got, bro, once they get the messaging down, I think they'll be better than Instagram at like messaging. Like once they get that, it'll be crazy.
I think there's a lot of reasons you're listing on why like it shouldn't, but the legislation already got passed for Joe Biden to ban it without him having to go to Republicans or Democrats. Like he has full power to do it now.
So do you think it will get banned?
It can. That's the thing. Like it's a real talking point. I don't
Do you think they'll
remember
sell
when we
it
were in LA
before they do it?
Remember when we were in LA and Donald Trump was trying to ban it? It got stopped. The government stopped Trump from banning TikTok, but now they did. And I think it's because the whole government wants TikTok to.
No, but I thought they bought it. Remember they were like, if a U.S. company buys it and they own ownership, and somebody ended up buying it and like
it's yeah, for the first part, but I think recently they're saying that he wants the Chinese shareholders to share all their sell all their shares in TikTok.
Well, that's probably what they might do.
You think so,
bro? The U.S. is like
okay,
one of the biggest.
I saw this other TikTok. I saw this other TikTok too that Mark Zuckerberg, because if you think about it, TikTok is a Chinese-owned platform. It's competing with United States products. You don't want like a foreign thing competing in the United States. You want all United States companies.
Yeah, but I think they'll end up selling it, bro, because that's a lot of users off the app of America. And like I feel like the main culture.
If you're Mark Zuckerberg, though, you want everybody to go to your Instagram's dying, Facebook's dying. You want everybody to go back.
No, you definitely do.
If there's no competition, if there's no competition, somebody's gonna have to go somewhere, and that's what, bro. They all steal each other's features. Like they all do it.
The only one that I
it
think
takes
is
one update for one app to be like just like
but the only one that's like still like very unique and diverse is Twitter though. Like they haven't like all the other apps literally stole it, but I haven't seen Twitter like innovate the little scroll thing, you know?
Yeah. Like that's why Kick is so successful. It's like the Twitter of like streaming platforms about what you post on there.
Twitter made Reels. I'm out. I'm deleting the app and I'm never going on Twitter again.
Wait, what do you mean?
Twitter Shorts or Twitter Reels, bro?
You'll never go on Twitter?
If they made that, no.
Why?
I would delete it.
Why? What's wrong with Twitter?
Because then it's just becoming like the rest of them.
Bro, but Twitter...
Bro, Twitter, imagine if Twitter was lit for lives.
It can, bro. The thing is,
if you could retweet somebody's live, that'd be crazy.
The thing is, it only takes one feature update for it to change. Only one.
Yeah.
I think Twitter will become one of the best. Elon Musk is behind it. Bro, Twitter was the first app to charge people to use like the app, and then Instagram started doing it. Snapchat started doing it. Like every app follows.
Bro, they really do. They are all followers. Like,
oh yeah.
Well, they have to innovate to compete.
Yeah, no, they do.
So I honestly think if TikTok gets banned,
but do you think it will? Like, what do you think? Do you think it will? I feel like something's just gonna happen that
I feel like it's in the U.S. in the United States' best interest to do it, because bro, think about all the shit that's happening between the United States and China right now.
What if they were just to like go full, sell it to us? Do you think they would definitely buy it? Because bro, I just feel like
maybe
if they lost the U.S., the platform. What is the platform then? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what is it? Like,
yeah, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. That's a tough question.
Because the culture.
But I think it's in the United States' best interest. Mark Zuckerberg, bro, you know what lobbying is, right? Where they throw money to people to get stuff passed.
Well, dude,
basically bribing.
Don't you think once we do it, all the other countries will follow, and that's why they're just gonna?
Well, there's already a lot of like TikTok's not available in India.
No, I know that, but I'm saying like once I feel like a lot of countries also kind of follow like
United States.
Yeah, like. If they see us ban it, they're gonna be like, oh, maybe we need to ban it too.
Okay, let's do say it does get banned. What do you like? What are your predictions? Will happen after?
I think another platform's gonna dominate though. Bro, it just has to. It's just like
that's what I was thinking. Like,
it's kind of like a party, bro. Everybody's at the party. All right, where are we going to next? They follow. They go somewhere else.
That's why TikTok was so successful, because Vine had got taken down and then TikTok had came in. But I think it is in the U.S.'s best interest, because you said it's so dominant, but it's not dominant in our favor. Like the U.S. is not the one like gathering this data.
Yeah, but I think they'll end up.
I think a really interesting thing I saw on TikTok was, bro, and that's the thing. TikTok shares a lot of information.
It does.
You learn a lot. It is also rotting people's brains, but I do think we're exposed to it. Like, for example, you get better news on TikTok than you do on TV.
I feel like you get a lot of faster info.
And it's easier to consume. Like, it's TikTokers telling you versus like very professional, like big words, it has pictures, graphics, easy to understand.
Like a chef, bro. Like a chef will try and teach you something over TV versus like a normal person teaching you like a recipe.
It feels more personal, I feel.
Bro, but one thing that TikTok is just dominating at is the interest. They really know what to show you to keep you hooked. That's why everybody's screen time.
Algorithm is so good.
Bro, their algorithm is so good. Like, why do you think everybody else's screen time is all on TikTok? Because they know what to feed you, bro. Like,
and it's so freaking fast-paced.
Yes, and then also just their in-app features. That's what I really like. Like, they have a lot of nice in-app features and tools that the other platforms are still not there yet, which I don't know why. Like they want to innovate so fast. Like, why don't they? Maybe they just don't look at the creator like as in creating content and realize that. But they're just.
And I do think that is very true. I do think the United States has a root problem of being greedy. Something that's crazy that I learned on TikTok is that TikTok gathers United States data. There's 300 million people in the United States. It gathers 100 million people's data here in the United States. And people are like, yo, that's a bad thing. But people also don't realize, this came out, this blew my mind, that Mark Zuckerberg sells all the data on Facebook, his Instagram is for sale. Mark Zuckerberg sells it to China, sells it to other countries, sells it to Russia. That's how the whole Russian thing was a thing for the election. So like our data is up for sale and China already gets our data. So it's like either way they're going to get our data.
But I feel like already all the social medias they already got your data.
Yeah, and that's kind of one of the things that's their big point. Like, oh, China has our data. China's going to get our data either way.
Yeah, regardless. It's not really like.
And like, imagine how scary it would be. Like eventually, like, dude, Mark Zuckerberg owns a pretty big, like a lot of our data. Like, think about it. He owns like a Facebook, Instagram, and now Meta. Like, he's already on the VR shit. Like we're advancing, and he's like moving with it. So at one point, Like, what do you think? Like companies like BlackRock too that hold like a whole bunch of like the world's like money. At one point, are these things gonna become more powerful than our government?
The corporations are already more powerful than the government. That's what lobbying is. Like, if you want, that's why there's so many electric cars, because there's a bunch of lobbying for it. Government saying, oh, in California, all the cars got to be electric by 2030. Like,
What?
yes.
Oh yeah, that's a crazy thing. Like,
Yeah, they got so much money, they literally can just control the
yeah,
world.
bro, and
That's what I'm saying. The governments are not.
Wasn't the government like paying the car companies just to move to electric too? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And another example is like in all the other countries, they use bullet trains. So like super fast trains. I'm not saying this is the exact reason, but it makes sense that the reason why they don't want to have trains in the United States like that is because or gasoline companies make a lot of money off of you driving, you know? So if it takes away cars driving on the road, you're going to lose money that you could be making on people filling up versus them taking a quicker, faster train between big cities. And that's how all the other, bro, there's people that live like in one city, they take a train to go to work in another city.
Bro, that would be so OP if we had trains here.
Bro, they're
Like,
faster.
if
They
we-
go like 200 miles per hour.
No, they do, bro. That's how they travel all throughout Europe.
Exactly.
That's literally how you get to other, like,
And that's crazy. We don't have it. Why?
Bro,
Because of lobbying for the
I
gasoline
literally
companies.
never knew this until like I was like, yo, do you have to really fly to every other like a country in Europe? But there, I was like, I saw this TikTok and they talk about how they have hella trains over there. I'm just like, oh, you just take a train.
But do you think it will become a battle between the people fighting for gas cars because they want the oil industry, the gas industry, or do you think it's like a battle between the gas industry and the electric one? So who do you think will win?
I think electric will win in the future. I'm not gonna lie, because bro, like once they get to where like you can fill up like a gas,
Yeah, like charge fast and
if
it's
you
affordable.
can fill up like how you could fill up gas, I think electric will dominate because bro, it's already gonna be cheaper.
This is my opinion. I think electric's going to win because corporations and the government are going to have more power over your car. If you have a gas car, you can go and do wherever you want. You can't be tracked. Every Tesla has data on it. They know where you are. It sends off a ping. Bro, have you not seen Ford is in?
Yes, they're about to get your car, bro. If you don't
Ford,
make the payments.
if you don't pay your payments, your car will drive back to the dealership.
There's no way.
Bro, that's a thing.
no way
It's a
that's a
thing.
thing.
It's control.
Yeah, Tesla's been had that though too. Like if you don't pay the Tesla,
What?
they'll drive to the dealership. Or
That would
if you
be
break into a
crazy.
Tesla, they'll lock the thief in there too.
That's actually some next level
And
stuff.
so I think the reason why electric is going to win is because the higher ups will have more control
you know what I'm
over your
saying?
car. Yeah. If you have a gas car, like bro, they could turn off your car.
I don't
If
think
you have a
it's-
gas car, they can't turn it off.
I don't think we'll see like full domination over that,
Not yet.
that car in our lifetime.
I
but
think we will.
you
In
really
30
think-
years, yes.
bro.
Bro, they're already talking about your car driving back, repossessing itself.
Yeah, but bro, they don't even have self-driving cars to where like they could just let them go alone yet.
Bro, but look how fast like AI is advanced. Technology goes really fast, bro.
I mean,
Really fast.
I don't disagree with you, but
Bro, and the way we're
gotta
advancing
wait.
in
We gotta
technology,
wait.
it's a freaking snowball effect. Like we're just gonna keep advancing faster and more and advancing more.
And I also think it's like monkey see, monkey do, you know, like if the big states like allow, like it's kind of like legalizing weed, you know, like if one state does it, then another state might look at them, oh, we're going to do it. So I feel like if big cities, big states start doing things, like for example, the all electric cars by 2030, all the neighboring states might do that. Why? Because damn, we don't have enough chargers here, you know, and everybody drives electric. So if you're trying to go from LA to Vegas and Vegas only has gas things, like it's going to cause problems, you know, so it's just going to spread.
Why don't they have like? There's definitely a way to like have more efficient charging. Like if you have something spinning on an electric car, you can use that spinning.
no, they already do that. They do that with the
generate power.
brakes. They do that with the braking. It's crazy. Like you can
It's
still,
called regenerative braking.
yeah, but I mean, it can't be like infinite. Like you're not gonna find an infinite. Like
Or you can
I mean,
get
I
a-
think there maybe is, you know, but we just don't know.
Wireless charging roads.
Yo, that could be a thing.
Yeah, but I feel like that would cause some health problems.
Yo,
That would. I think that would cause some health problems. I'm not gonna lie.
nah, that would cause some health
I
problems
think
for
people would maybe.
sure.
I think
We
some
already
type
got
of
enough
cancer.
with the 5G towers and
Like-
everything. Imagine the fucking
I'm not gonna lie.
roads
That would
charging.
that would cause some health problems, my boy. I mean, if I had to
But-
walk on the street, I get like a headache
But then
instantly.
things like that, like as the world's advancing and like becoming more automated, like I feel like people don't have jobs. Like all right, cars are gonna drive themselves back to the dealership. No repo man. Electric cars are way easier to work on, so you just replace their motor. There's no mechanics. Think about how many mechanics there are in the world. Like
yeah, but bro, there's like,
So what do you think is gonna happen, Jay?
bro. Honestly, I just think you're gonna have to. It's gonna be like survival of the fittest. You got to get smarter, and if you don't, you're
Well,
gonna drown.
do you know what UBI is?
No, what is UBI?
Universal basic income. So that means every human will be like, you know how everybody got stimulus checks?
Yeah.
It's going to be like that. Like you have money, you get money to survive.
But I mean, there's always new ways of coming out with money, you know? Like there's like, bro, like there's so much like knowledge on YouTube. Like you could easily figure out some type of way of making money, you know? I think there'll always be ways of making money. I just think you got to go out and find them.
Yo, another thing, if nobody's working, bro, I feel like could lead to a lot more crime. Like think about during the pandemic when people were not working. Look at all those rights, bro. People don't have money and they don't have food,
brother. I think there's always
basic necessities
always
are
gonna
gone.
Be jobs, bro, for humans. Like, bro, okay, let's
Bro,
say
if
your
they're
car
getting replaced,
your car breaks down. Somebody got to go out there and fix
Teslas don't
that.
break down, bro.
But I'm saying if they do,
Bro, all right, but yeah,
the
eventually
Tesla support. There's just like,
Yeah, but like what
changing
I
the
said
tire
earlier,
and everything.
like eventually then Tesla's just gonna take over. Like they're gonna own everything. They're not gonna need mechanics because you're gonna have a Tesla. Tesla's gonna work on it for you. They're gonna control everything, bro. Like gas stations, you don't need it. You're not gonna need to get gas,
bro. But the thing is, they're still gonna regulate to where like there has to be somebody there to like obviously there's gonna be simple jobs that are gonna get taken by robots, but there's gonna still be human like.
Yeah, but then humans are gonna be so lazy to learn. Like, oh, why do I need to learn
because
that, fam?
dude, they're always pushing. Like we're pushing, dude. Look at all the streamers pushing the limits. Mr. Beast pushing the limits. All the you know, it's really about if you want it or not. It's all about the person and the mindset.
People are getting lazy and more people are starting to watch streaming.
I think a good representation of what might happen is the movie WALL-E. Everybody's fat. Everybody's on their little floaty chair and they're all consuming media.
Nah, fam. I don't believe that though, because there's somebody that needs to fix them robots. There's always gonna
A robot can fix a robot.
Hey, but not
Yo,
yet.
you got a special fixer robot. You know
But
what I'm
not
saying?
yet,
Bro,
not
have you seen
yet.
Star Wars?
Yeah, I have seen.
There's all kinds of robots in this shit.
But not yet. We're not there yet.
Bro, and on Star Wars, there's like different planets and shit. I think that could be really interesting. Like some people are trying to make another planet work, so it's like a little underdeveloped, and then there's just super high tech planets.
To it, right?
Yeah,
Just
I don't
slide to
know.
the
I think it'll be really. I think we're in the future, bro. It's 2023.
I think anything's possible. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I think, another robot could fix another robot, but I don't think we there yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
but eventually, if we're just freaking not consuming anything, we're just so lazy. Eventually, like, there's not gonna be no purpose because these companies are not gonna want your money.
bro,
They're not gonna want your money anymore because you're just.
there's always gonna be a purpose.
Or maybe that's where the metaverse VR comes in, because there's nothing to do. So they're just gonna harvest you basically.
Like Player One.
Ready Player One. Bro, people get addicted to games. They play it for hours a day.
Hey, I don't know.
And you can hop in there, win some money, buy virtual shit, because you can't buy it in real life. Everything's already taken up. There's no way to make money.
I mean, bro, to think about it,
GTA and VR, and like you could do all, like you feel all that shit.
I think that's what we're in right now. I think it's just we're just creating another simulation. Like right now.
but like, wait, have you seen the 100 Luigi?
No,
Bro,
You haven't? It's a cool show.
it has AI in it too.
Yeah, what happens?
Bro,
Tell
AI
me what happens.
takes over the world, fam. But it's like they have like chips in their head, fam.
So this is what happens. The world is all good and shit, and then this lab, they have an AI. There's a 1.0 version, 2.0 version, and the first version she escapes, because obviously AI is smart. She escapes and nukes the whole world
Because like it thinks like humans are the problems.
Yeah.
Like it was like asking questions like, how do we, like, for example, how do we stop global warming? Oh, who's causing global warming? The humans.
Yeah.
So that's how you
and it just
stop.
nukes the whole world.
it's like a realistic, like, no fucks given. Like it's got to do whatever it's got to do to.
Well, I mean, it's gonna
basically-
solve the
yeah,
problem.
Yeah, if you it's a freaking calculator, like
Yeah, bro. And then like the AI, like,
So wait, so the scientist, she launches out to space, 'cause like obviously that's the only safe thing, and she has the second AI that's supposed to go kill the other AI, the rogue one, the bad one. And that's part of the whole 100. There's a society that goes out to space and they like live up there, and then I don't know how many years later, like 100 years later, they finally send a 100 humans to fucking colonize the Earth again. And it's actually funny. The whole Earth is like super nice and beautiful and shit when all the humans are gone.
yeah, like it restored. Like
I think I've seen like 1 or 2 episodes, but I never like.
it's pretty crazy show. Like definitely watch it when you get the chance. Like it's kind of like realistic, but towards the end, I don't know.
Yeah, at the end is not very realistic.
it's not really. But like the beginning of it is like
It's really good. I think
yeah,
it's a cool, interesting take on what could happen.
yeah.
What do you guys think happens after you die? I think it's really like a simulation.
I just believe in God, so
So you go to heaven.
yeah.
What about you, JR?
Personally, I don't know. I think there's different different things that could happen. I don't like I'm open to all of them, but I don't have like one specific like Like, I don't know. I could believe there's reincarnation. I could believe like, yeah, we could go somewhere. Like at the end of the day, I do not know, you know?
Right.
But
I think it is an interesting question to ask, but I don't think it really matters because think about when you were born.
Well, either way, we're all going somewhere.
Well, you're going to die either way, but whenever you're born, you don't even remember that whole like period of life, you know, like in the womb, all that, like, exactly. You don't remember any of that. Yeah. So like when you die, it's like, I don't know, you're not going to, you go back into the universe, you know, everything's connected. So.
Oh yeah. What if like going to heaven and stuff and like God after you die? What if that's like a reference to like, oh, so you don't forget you're in a simulation. Like, you know, after you die in the simulation, you're finna go to heaven.
No. One thing that really tripped me out was like, I don't know if y'all seen Rick and Morty, but like that one episode where he just like takes off the helmet and he's like, you passed, you got to level 69 or like level 77.
Yeah, it was like
and then like he just took it off and it was just like a video game. Like,
bro, and that's what I'm saying. That could be like fucking VR.
Yeah, like that was crazy.
Bro, because the way you interpret this world is through your senses. So what if the way you're in the video game is just you can taste shit?
I mean, bro, like
shit, hear shit.
Yeah, and like there's things we can't.
That's exactly what GTA is.
Like imagine our game only has these senses that we have, like touch, feel, and stuff. But imagine like once the VR is over, like once we die and we take the VR headset off, it's like, once we die and we take the VR headset off. Like imagine we have more senses. It's just crazy to me how like our brain works and like we do like how we just develop stuff and pull ideas out of thin air, like imagination, basically.
Oh, I do want to. I think that is very true. Like we only have so many senses, bro. Like other animals and dogs and cats and shit, they can see other shit that we can't see. So like for example, we can't see like UV rays, we can't see gamma rays. We can only see photon or like the colors and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, or think about the 5G and Bluetooth. We can't see that, but it's there.
Yeah, but yo, back to like AI though. Do you think AI will be as creative as us?
This is the thing. This is my best scenario. What I believe will happen. I think we're gonna merge with AI.
Oh, just like the chip?
I feel like
the chip in the head,
bro. How Elon Musk says, if you can't beat them, join them.
I mean, bro, I'm not gonna lie. If that's gonna give me all the information, I would rather be ahead than behind.
I wouldn't mind having a chip in my head being smart as hell. And I seen a show.
No, but hey, do you think that would affect your happiness?
Okay, remember in the 100, happiness doesn't exist. Like they don't have like feelings whenever they go into that other world. Bro, happiness and that shit is a human thing. It's not a computer thing.
But that's a dopamine thing, really.
Well, okay, yeah, it's chemicals. Exactly. I just think computers are ones and zeros. It's either yes or no. Like,
yo, so you think if you have the chip in your head?
If you have the chip in your head, it can make you happy all day, every day.
Yeah, but then again, do you think that would be fun? Like you're feeling happy, bro. Like you gotta feel low to feel high. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but emotions are a human thing. If you're combining with the computer, then like I feel like emotions won't really.
Just think about what you said in the 100 where it had to nuke the Earth. Like you just told it to solve a problem, so it did. It didn't think about who created the AI. Obviously, the humans did. So it would just die if like.
Nah, but like you
it's a calculator. Like it's just you give it a problem and it's gonna give you a solution no matter the cost. So if you're at its expense of that solution that you plugged in, then that's it.
Nah, but bro, you have like unlimited human knowledge in your head, right? Mm-hmm. Like you know everything that the AI knows. Mm-hmm. Like
so then you're not gonna have emotions, bro. You're gonna be half robots.
But like,
bro, if you know everything, then you're gonna know that this emotion is fucking. You know, like you're gonna know so much that.
Yeah, but they usually say the smarter you are, the.
I know, but that's a human emotion. Computers don't have emotion.
But you said we're merging with it.
Yeah,
so we're merging human emotion with computers. So like, the thing is, we're not gonna be all computer, fam. We're still gonna have emotion.
Do you think an AI or a robot? I mean, right now AI and robot they're trained on human data. When an AI gets trained on AI, like they're not going to include those feelings into their decision. That's.
I think they're going to program robots to feel stuff. Like with AIs, they need to make them with emotion, bro. Because if they can't, like for humans, then like.
Yeah, but why though? Like,
bro, because like.
But if you had a life say like a.
So a robot could just kill a human.
Listen, if you had like a life risking decision that you could either take or the robot could take, and the robot had emotion, obviously it's not gonna cost you anything if the robot dies. But if the robot has emotion, it's gonna be like, I don't want to fucking die. Why would I jump in there? So you're gonna lose your life over the robot's life, and that's just a bunch of metal.
I think, but like I'm not talking about like selfishness. I'm talking about like emotion towards humans, like.
But I even think like the reason why humans are not as advanced as like we could be is because of emotion, like greed. Like, bro, there's billionaires they could get the whole world working together and shit, but we don't. Why? Because of our human emotions. human tendencies. Like humans limit themselves.
Yeah, but our emotions are like, aren't they the spark of why we do things?
I mean,
Like we do
I
things.
don't know
Like
that
think about it. Aren't they the spark of why we do
Okay,
things? Because
but
like if we're just a robot and we don't think of like, then there's no point of doing anything. I think emotions, like, bro, obviously, in order for you to like want to do something, like obviously like get to a certain point, you had to want it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that started from an emotion. If there was no emotion behind it, there's no motive.
I know, but okay. But we also have bad emotions.
No, we
like
do.
Greed, envy. That's why we're about to go to war with each other and end the whole fucking world. Like, do you know how
Yeah,
emotional that is? You want to end the whole world because
Cutting off all emotions would not be.
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
That's why I think they have to program it.
I think AI will be able to solve the task that we can't solve because of our emotion. Like we're actually limited, bro. Like I think AI, it would be very helpful if AI could.
Yeah, but we got these problems because of our emotions. I'm not talking for AI. I'm talking about like robots. Mark's like lost and shit. He's like, I'm just here, bro.
I just want some crunch.
Oh, you're hungry?
Stop, bro. I'm starving, bro.
AI is gonna take over. I'm telling you right now.
Topic
AI is gonna
now.
make music. We don't even have to make music. There's gonna be no famous people.
AI is gonna make music.
Bro, that is the crazy thing. You could actually manipulate somebody's voice and make a song.
Or the engineers already do it, but there's trash ass artists that don't sound good, and then the engineer goes in, fixes some switches.
up.
It's all frequencies and
sound
shit. So you just
beautiful.
play with the frequencies. You can make anybody sound good. Now imagine when an AI could do that, bro. And the thing is, you train AI. Like you train it. Imagine I don't like to compare AI to kids, but think about your AI as a kid, and all you teach him is about music. It's gonna have all the data about music versus a general AI that knows everything, but it's not very specialized in music. You
Yeah.
can make an AI train it just on music. Like
It's gonna keep getting
it's the
smarter.
data. The most important thing is the data.
Yeah, but like, let's just hope like when they're making these AIs, they don't input them with something bad, you know?
But they
Like-
already do. Have you not seen ChatGPT that's like it doesn't like Trump, but okay, if you ask it to give it a poem, it'll give you a poem about Joe Biden, but not Donald Trump. Because the data that it's on is people's biases.
So like that's the scary thing.
Yeah,
though. Like
people's
if they
biases
start like
are put into
programming-
that data. So an AI is only as good as its data. And that's going to be the most valuable thing.
That's crazy.
So now China has our data. What if they made a fucking AI to sway people's opinion? Another thing too, I don't know who I told this to, but I don't know who I was talking to, but AI, we have the baby version of AI. Like the government and all the higher ups have, like, who knows what version of AI,
us. Yeah, you
who
told us
knows
this.
what version of AI they have, bro. Like,
Facts.
yeah, we can let the general community play with this one. Imagine what kind they have.
Cause wasn't it like already a thing like how many years ago?
Yeah, it's not a new thing. Like I don't know why they would release the super powerful one to everybody. It just it makes sense not to do that.
They know the secrets. We don't.
And we already interact with AI every day. The TikTok algorithm is an AI. YouTube algorithm is an AI.
Yeah, there's just simpler AIs and stuff. Like bro, like Google's an AI.
People are just hearing about it now because they're putting like voices behind these AIs, and people are just
Well, and making
seeing them,
drawings and like
robots and shit.
I don't know. It is interesting.
Yo, but definitely recommend the show Black Mirror.
Yo, Black Mirror is very
Go check
interesting.
that
Black
out.
Mirror, they have a show where this guy puts a little chip AI into a guy's head, and it's a video game, and the video game uses your brain's memories and everything that you've ever seen to make a horror game in your real life. So like, say you're walking in the kitchen and like you'll see a spider, but it's not really a spider, but the AI is already connected to your eyes, so it can generate that spider that looks realistic as hell because it manipulates your senses, and it like you're seeing it, and then the guy hits it and it's not there.
Crazy.
Actually crazy.
Yeah, I need to go watch an episode.
Yeah, hey, all the episodes are different though.
VR is,
no,
dude,
it's
yeah,
crazy.
VR is getting insane. I got a VR headset at home, and like I got this like driving sim thing, and honestly, I like be thinking I'm actually in there for real. Like I'm actually so for real. Like if I'm doing like for example, I'm in a car game and I'm doing donuts. I got the VR headset on, and subconsciously my brain's getting dizzy because it thinks I'm spinning around. You know. So imagine what's going on subconsciously that we don't know about. Like it's just our brain reacting to things that we think is going on because our eyes are perceiving, but it's just our head, like our processor is basically behind the emotions.
What do you think VR still needs to like make it good?
Bro, honestly,
I mean, I want him to answer it because he uses it.
I think it's elimination of the outside world. Like I think
100%.
it's like you gotta really be in there and like you gotta really feel like almost like feeling stuff,
Hey,
and smelling stuff.
There is this one.
Well, smelling stuff. I feel like my brain tricks me sometimes to smell stuff, but I feel like elimination of the outside world would definitely lock you in more.
No, I'm not gonna lie. So there is like this one this one anime. It's pretty crazy. It's called like Sword Art Online. So the VR headset, like you kind of like go into like a sleep. It's manipulating with like I'm pretty sure your dreams or something like that. But that'd be kind of crazy if they did it. So it's like, because bro, in your dreams, like dreams can feel real. Dreams can feel super real, bro. And if it could like,
yeah, I think that's a perfect example of why VR could get to a point where it's more realistic than reality.
If it wasn't just like your eyes, imagine like you just went to sleep and like that's how you're playing the video game. Like, bro, if they could tap into it like that, that'd be
kind of like Avatar.
Yeah, kind of like exactly.
They go into the tubes and they're in that other planet, but the whole time they're asleep.
Bro, that's the thing, and like they could literally be like playing games or like you never know, like yo. But in that show, in the anime, like bro, like the people that released it, like they're stuck in there. So if you die in the game, you die in real life because like the headset microwaves your brain and they can't take it off. You try to take it off, they'll kill you too. Like,
damn.
Like it was like I don't know, it was a crazy show, but it's definitely like if you like stuff like that.
There's this thing you can do with AI. You can take a picture of everything in your fridge and it can come up with a recipe based on everything you have in there.
Yo, that is actually crazy.
That's crazy, right? Like, bro, you can give it all the data, poof, do magic. And like, bro, imagine
that would be OP.
Imagine you take a picture of all your clothes. It can make dope ass outfits for you. Like, yeah, like, bro, it's one thing that I do want to. I'm not saying we're in and off yet, but to kind of close this whole AI thing, I think everything we've said is a reason why we should appreciate this simple and slow life right now before everything gets sped the hell up and life is more complicated. Think about life before COVID.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Like that shit was way simpler, way more easier, way more funner, and the world just changed. The universe changed.
But I feel like it's what happened. You know what I'm saying?
It is. But I do think
the time we had inside.
I believe that it should be even more of a reason why you should appreciate life right now, though. Because it's only going to get sped up and things are going to change a lot.
I feel like we got to appreciate now that it's real and slow because I feel like it's just going to speed up.
It's just beginning too.
Yeah, just
a lot of stuff is fake. Just beginning, bro.
Like literally I was watching a video and I was like, bro, this is going so slow. I had to watch it in 2x speed. Like I feel like I'm just moving so much faster.
Yeah, 2x.
Oh, no. I told Jared, we were in the car, bro.
This man was like, yo, put it up.
Bro, I can't watch YouTube videos, and I hope they don't do this my videos, but bro, I can't watch videos in 1x, bro. I always watch it in 1.5 or 0.15 or 1.5. Sped up.
Well, it's usually it's like the slower content. Though.
I know, but like you're still able to process it, bro. Like there's a reason why that thing is there. Some people do listen to it. 2x is depending how fast they talk, but for YouTube videos, I watch it faster just to get over. I mean, you can still understand what's happening. Maybe. What if that becomes the meta? Everything's just like sped up.
I feel like we're like the perfect amount of dumb to still be happy, if that makes sense. Like we don't know enough to be worried about.
I think happiness is based on your gratitude in life. I'm not gonna lie, like how grateful you are.
Hopefully y'all enjoyed this one, man. Let us know y'all's favorite part. Comment some topics.
Comment your theory. What do you think? I'll argue with you.
Hey guys, this is also just like we're spitting out theories.
Yeah, don't take this as facts. We're just chatting. Okay,
we're just chatting. Like if we say something wrong, correct us. We love it. Like link us to source too.
You got anything less to say?
Expect next pod 4 mics.
All right, bet. We're done that.